Welcome back, everybody, here at NES Fans. My name's slapartist, and you're watching my channel. So, a little bit of something happened. I was getting the Final Fantasy all queued up. I had a glitch on the Analogue, and with that Analogue, I wasn't even thinking, and I adjusted the cart without turning the unit off. I lost my Final Fantasy save. So, it's not like I pumped a bunch of time into it, but I pumped enough into it to where I do not want to play it right now for at least the next few days. So, we're going to leave it at that. And we're going to finish our Tropics. I hope that doesn't bother anybody. Yeah, totally bummed about my Final Fantasy save. Do. Oh, this is a cool feature. Do 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 do. Oh shit, wrong button. Hey, Tickle. Appreciate you coming back. So, had a slight issue with the Final Fantasy. I was loading it back up on the NT Mini, and I got a little bit of some glitchy, and not even thinking, I grabbed the Final Fantasy and pulled it out and pushed it back in, and I lost my save. So, yeah, I was like, really, damn it. So, I'm not incredibly hurt over it. I'm upset, but I think that's a game then that I'll just come back to. I'll come back to it, as in probably this weekend. So I might as well just jump on Star Tropics and finish this one. And that's what I'm doing, damn it. I'm not gonna lie though, I'm definitely kind of bummed about it. Yeah, it sucks. Yeah, I mean, shit, that happens. I have to expect that if I'm gonna be playing these retro games. That's just part of it. Yeah, I don't know. I probably sunk. I don't know, 5 hours into it. Ooh. It definitely could be worse. You know, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I knew actually right when I did it. I was like, oh man, that's not good. So I mean, whatever. But here's the thing that I noticed on Final Fantasy 2 is because I was doing the upgrade every level, every fight. I got to the point to where I could get magic with my Knight and Ninja. The Knight and Ninja. But what was bad about it is I like kind of bricked the game, so I couldn't even use any of their magic. The Ninja had no magic, and the Knight had 1 magic. So my thing is to do it again, but to get to level like 25 And when I get to level 25, start working my way through some of those. How did it happen? Is I had the Nintendo game in my analog, in the Analogue NT Mini. The game's really loose in the Analogue. And I stuck it in and I turned it on and it was kind of, you know, lines and glitchy. And I was like, all right, so I just grabbed the game and kind of adjusted it. And by doing that, the game, it toggled it off. And it was like basically pulling the game out and, you know, pulling it out and again. So I did it myself instead of just powering the Analogue down, adjusting it, and then turning it back on. So what happened is the magic on my Knight Ninja, because I was using codes, I got all the way to the end. I shouldn't have got level 50 before I got to like the ordeal, the castle of ordeal, and got my rat tail. I should have probably been level 30 and did that. So I messed that up. Yeah, it was silly of me to do that. Yeah, that it sets me back. It sets me back a few hours. But you know what? Now I know what to do in the game again. So I mean, I'll get back there. I'll be back to where I am in a good 5-hour session, and I'll do that this weekend. I'll sit down and I'll rock that out for 5 hours. So yeah, it sucks though. Oh shit. I needed to go back there. So anyway, I'm definitely bummed about it. But there's nothing I can do at this point. Oh, I need that. Ooh, ooh, oh, come on. Shit. Oh, I'm back to my yo-yo. Yeah, we'll get back to Final Fantasy, Tickle. We'll get there. I'll start it up again this weekend. Yeah, that sucks. It always gets me, it always scares me. I was actually playing my other I have 2 Star Tropics cards. And I was playing my other one, and I got to Chapter 2. And I saved it. Well, I didn't know that my battery in my other Star Tropics was bad. So when I saved it, it saved it. And when I reset it, I could still show it, but when I turned it off, it lost power and it was over. Yeah, it was frustrating. Yeah, that one did get me. That one really you know what really grinds my gears is that. I was pissed about that one. Yeah, the onboard batteries. Oh, come on, really? This yo-yo is not doing me any favors. Looking at some of the NES games, I was wondering if you ever played The Last Guardian. I think I might own it. I need to... Here, I'll tell you. I keep all my stuff on hand through a video game app. I may own it. Does the title have some purple in it? It may. Let's see here. And you're looking at NES games, right? The Last Guardian? Ooh, I don't own it. Nope, yellow. I don't own it. I was thinking of something else. It's about a $20 game. No, I don't own The Last Guardian. But it doesn't look like too expensive of a game. And it's one I could pick up. Ooh, I need those. Hey, Shady-ators, I think just followed me. Yeah, you're right. It was blue and yellow. Yeah. So maybe I'll pick it up. I'll watch some gameplay of it, see if it's one I'd be interested in. Oh, this is a cool tool. Yeah, that one's pretty fun. Awesome. Thanks, Jenks. Definitely appreciate it. Back to relax. So what game did you play, Shadow? Damn it. Oh, come on. I missed a potion bottle too, by the way. Oh man, I'm so screwed. Oh, come on. Get over here, you crustacean. Zelda 2 died shamefully, so I played some Zelda 1. I hate to... Not nearly as much shame as me. I was placing my Final Fantasy cart into the system. It showed me some lines, so I grabbed my cart and just wiggled it. Ended up erasing my save point. So, I don't have my Final Fantasy save. And it sucks. I explained it to Tickle. So, what I'm going to do is swallow that pill for the evening. And I'm just going to start it again this weekend. Because there's nothing else I can do. And I'm not right. That's all right, Shadow. There was some issues that were going on. I got to level 50, and I probably shouldn't have, because when I went to go to my high honor class change, I didn't have any magic for him. There, I got some tea. So yeah, I messed that up. So you know what? I'll sit down, have a good 5-hour sesh this weekend, hammer that out, and be done with it. I'm upset, but I'm not end of the world upset. Oh man, I'm gonna get hit. Oh Jesus, it's the worst room. It's the worst room. So, you know what? We're just going to finish Star Tropics tonight. I need to finish it anyway. Zelda 2 is very unforgiving. That's one that I have on my list that I ended up beating. So it's on my backlog, and you can see it. And it's a tough game. It's a very tough game. That's what happened. It was Zelda 2 that I played through some, and it didn't save my game. It was Zelda 2. So, yeah. It just caused me some PTSD thinking of that. Zelda 2 is the one I lost because the battery pack. It wasn't Star Tropics, it was Zelda 2. Sorry, Tickle. It wasn't Star Tropics, it was Zelda 2. That damn game. The battery got me on Zelda 2. It was not Star Tropics, it was Zelda 2. Damn it. So I ended up, and I had some levels up. What I ended up doing then is just, I threw a code on Zelda 2, got to my levels that I needed to do, and then just played it again. God, I was pissed. Zelda 2 is not one to mess around with. That game is very unforgiving. So I missed my life bottle. There we go. It's a hell of a lot easier when you have the Morning Star. T is good. Zelda 2. I'm as horribly bad on NES controller. Yeah, Zelda 2. I'm glad to be done with that one. And then I went ahead and played through Zelda 1. We got Joe here. I think it's Joe. Done. Wow, you've done it. But the GameCube controller, I loved the GameCube controller. Such a good controller. So there's a trick here you can do with this game. And you can jack up all your hearts here, but you don't get to keep them all, but you can max them out. But you don't get to keep them, and I'll show you what I mean. You got the GameCube controller for the Switch. Worth it? I mean, I bought one. I think I got the gold Zelda one, but I didn't open it. I don't know. I'm kind of that person, right? Just like to keep everything in boxes. It's the Bluetooth one, right? It's the remote. It's the wireless one. I'm a strong man. Well, I say thank you. I think that's what it is. You can go in and out there. Oh, these last levels on Star Tropics are so difficult. They're a pain in the ass. So here's what we do. We can go here and then come back out and get another heart, I believe. So check this out. I collect some Star Wars stuff that I have in the box. Yeah, it's that stuff's it's hard to keep toys as a child unopened. Rumi's gone to bed and chilling with the cat for a bit and me. Excellent. How far did you get on Zelda? And now they won't stay that way. I got a buddy that has a ton of Star Wars stuff too. And he has to lock it in a closet so his kids don't get to it. So this makes this next part really easy, but I'm not gonna upgrade all my hearts the full way because it's just a pain in the ass. But you can keep getting this heart over and over again. But you have to walk that whole way. I mean, I wish as a kid my folks would have bought one NES game to open and one to keep in the box. I wish that would have something I would have done too. I didn't do it. I don't think I have any toys that are still unopened. I still have a lot of toys left. You know, I didn't get rid of them in garage sales, but I still have a lot of toys. You know, and toys are incredibly valuable too. Second sword, killing time. Did you do any palaces? So we'll go ahead and end that there. We won't do any more of that, but you can see that you can keep getting that heart over and over again. Can't say I like the knives that much. Oh, these ninja stars are pretty cool. I'm not relaxing. New game. Look at that. Give me some life? How nice of them is that? I don't ever get hearts when I need it. Come on, these flies are the worst. I mean, there's a few parts on Zelda 2 that are super difficult, that I think. One of them is getting the hammer going through the Death Mountain. Just because I feel like you're so underleveled. That place is just tough. And then the last dungeon. Getting to the last dungeon just sucks too. Game's just very unpleasant. A very unpleasant game. Hey, I have a PS2. I still have I burnt through a PS1 because I played it so much. But what I ended up doing is modding my PS1 so I could burn PS1 games, play them. And I burnt through that one, and then I got a second one. I still have my PS2. I still have my fat PS3, which was my Metal Gear Solid edition, so I can play all of my games, the backwards compatibility. Yeah, no shame in that. Oh, no. Oh, shit. This is like Zelda, where I lose access to my weapons. No, the PS2 had the best games. Had the best games. Look at that sneaky wall. I bought a PS2, well, for one that I wanted a PS2, but the game that sold me on it was the commercial for Onimusha. I love me some Onimusha. What am I seeing here? Ooh, look at this. I don't even think I knew this existed here. I don't think I ever knew this. Oh, this is excellent. What is it? Oh, shurikens? Potion? Oh, nice. That's money. Money in the bank. Oh, this guy sucks. Oh my goodness. One touch and I'm dead? Oh, he kicked my ass. I'm a little rusty. You think it's bad now? Wait till I get to the spaceship. Oh my goodness. Fucking bat. I need some hearts in a bad way. Oh, that guy whooped my ass. There's no joke about it. I never moved past the PS2. Oh yeah, wait, Nintendo Switch is great. The Switch is amazing. I hope you get Breath of the Wild. I hope that's the first game you get. Because Breath of the Wild is where it's at. I mean, that game is hands down just amazing. It's just in a league of its own. I'm over, think, 300 or 400 hours on it. I mean, I love me some Breath of the Wild. Yeah, see, love your Switch. I love it too. Man. I read that they were, I hope they don't do it, but they were talking about releasing a strong, more high-powered version of the Switch, like the PS4 Pro. I hope they don't. That's just frustrating that they do that. Persona 5 on it. I haven't played Personas past the second one on the PS1. Not saying they're not good, I just haven't played them. Say, supposedly they were doing it to replace the 3DS and just support the Switch. Ooh, that worked out mighty fine. Alright, let's go get this. This is like the health room. Hearts. Hearts. Yeah, the Switch is great. I hope they don't release a Switch Pro. That really... I'm tired of these companies like PS4, Sony doing it too. Oh, here's a PS4. Make it and that's it. No PS4 Pro, nothing like that. Quit making us buy into more consoles over and over and over again. Release one and be done with it. That's my beef. I mean, I don't have a 4K TV, but I'd like a PS4 Pro. I actually ended up replacing the hard drive in my PS4. Just needed a bigger hard drive. All about that money, you betcha. It's what it is. I hate to say it, but you're absolutely right. Damn it. Ugh. The menu. The menu's what killed me there. That is a bad part of the Analogue NT Mini, is buttons that you normally push are the ones you're not supposed to push. Damn it. Yeah, I get it, they have to stay competitive, but you gotta realize that, I don't know, some people, you know, just kind of keep affording to buy systems like that. And trading them in is terrible. I mean, I'm not gonna go to GameStop and trade something in for credit or that whole BS. I hate that. I shouldn't say hate. That's a terrible thing to say. I just don't like it. I just feel like me, as a consumer, I'm getting ripped off. Right, at least they did that. At least you could still play some of the games they did on there, but, you know, now it's all 4K, and it's, you know, I don't have a 4K TV. I wish I did, and I'll get one eventually, but, you know, it's just, again, I get it a way to make money, but just release it perfect the first time, you know? I mean, Super Nintendo didn't release a second one. Oh yeah, instead of saying, yeah, we don't make games for the old gen, it's definitely worse. Yeah, you betcha. Yeah, definitely worse. What'd you say? Let me see here. Yeah, but they made the 64 and abandoned the SNES. And I love the Super Nintendo. I really do. I think the Super Nintendo's the best console ever made. Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, yeah, the PS2, yeah, I'll give it to you on that. I was a freshman or sophomore in college. I think it was a sophomore in college, living in the dorms, bought a PS2, and I don't think I went to class ever again. And I ended up buying Silent Hill 2 later that year, and it was over then. Yeah, that was the end of it. Alright, let's kick this guy's ass. Man, I gotta be a little more careful. There we go. What are you gonna get me? Hey, +2. I mean, there's a lot left in this level, I think, still. I think the first game I bought for the PS2 was like this Knights of the Round game. Give me 1 second here. Was a Knights of the Round, Arthur something. It was kind of a terrible game. That, and I think Evergrace was the first game I bought. They just didn't have that many good releases. I couldn't find Onimusha. And then I bought SSX, and SSX was dynamite. And then I finally got a hold of Onimusha, and then Metal Gear Solid 2 came out. Mega Man Legends. Yeah, man, these are good games you guys are talking about. These guys aren't fun. Two free hockey tickets, Final Fantasy X. I remember when Final Fantasy X came out. I actually bought Final Fantasy X with when the Final Fantasy movie came out. What is it? Spirits? Is that what it was? Got free hockey tickets with it. I didn't get free hockey tickets with mine. Spirits Within. But I was with a buddy of mine when I bought it. I think I bought it at like Walmart. Final Fantasy X. I didn't even know what came out. And ended up buying it and went back to my house and was like, okay, I'm going to play this game, so you need to go home now. So I can play Final Fantasy X. Totally ditched him. It's like, that's just what it is, man. Ooh, damn you. You're messing me up. There's another one. And Final Fantasy VII just came out again, too. It's like the umpteenth time they've released that game. They just need to do the remake and be done with it. Just get it done. Just give us the remaster. And I'll be okay with that. Tom's here, just said the same in the lurk room. You here, Tom? Sorry you went to my lurk channel. FF10 was like the Phantom Menace. Did you not like it? I love the sphere grid. That was like the cool part of that game. Was that sphere grid. Couldn't like it as much as you wanted to. I liked it. And now I didn't like 11 or whatever it was, or where they released the one with just Yuna, and just the girls, and I just didn't like that one. I played a lot of 12. 12 was good. Yeah, I really dug the sphere grid. The neat thing about the sphere grid that I liked is that, you know, everybody was going to go, some people were going to go in completely different paths as opposed to others. So when I brought my copy of the game over to show my cousin the paths that I took, which was really neat, is that his Kamari was it? The blue guy? Kamari Mine was heavy in magic, and his was heavy in fighting. But my Waka was a fighter, and he put his Waka as a magician. And the difference between this was enormous because Waka had the ball, and he could do a ranged attack. So my Waka was just crushing people, and he was a heavy hitter for me. And his Waka was a magic guy, and he just took it in a completely different direction. And that was like the only differences we had, as Kamaris and Wakas were completely different. And I was happy with my Waka. Love Blitzball, and I never played enough of it. My cousin, or one of our moderators here too, used to have our friend play it for him. He'd just sit here and play 10 hours of Blitzball for me. Waka was great because of range top. You bet your ass. You bet your ass. Waka was Waka. I liked Waka. No, you run. Whoa, my controller. What are you doing? I hope my controller's not dying. These guys suck. Goodness. Whew. Cut a break there. Got the iframes from the bullet damage right. Jesus. Yeah, Waka was money. I need a break. Whew. Boom, boom. I think I got a potion. Nice. Victory music. And it took forever to learn the Jex shot too, didn't it? Oh, here we go. So I'm using a map that's going to help me out with this, because I never knew this was even here. The Blitzball grind. That's a good way of saying it. It was the Blitzball grind. These guys are not fun. Oop. Oh, I keep missing. You need these stars for this. There's no other way to beat them. There we go. This game is ahead of its time. I'll give you that one. It was a good game, man. Star Tropics is a good game. Wow, you've done it. So Tom, I don't know if you were watching me play Final Fantasy there, but I had a glitch in my game and I was adjusting the cart, lost my save. Gonna start it up again this weekend. Super bummed about it, but not as nearly as upset as I thought I was going to be. Once you get the jack shot, though, yeah, right. If you can get it, if you can get the jack shot off, you're gonna win. I don't think they can defend it. The goalie of the RX had the best offensive strats, but it took forever to get him to a level of that. Oh, yeah, Tom is definitely... Oh, it's my uncle. Is definitely upset about it, but I mean, I'll grind it out this weekend. Right, it could put me close to Super Punch-Out, and that's probably what I could do. Pouring out for my Black Mage. That's all right, we're going to get Black Mage back. Orko's going to come back, Tom. Orko's going to come back. It's my uncle. It's Dr. Jones. Pouring out for my poor Black Mage friend, right? It's Orko. He looks like Orko. You're going to be getting set up in the new house? That's exciting. That's right, you mentioned that. So now here comes the very difficult grind of the spaceships. And the spaceship is tough. I hate it. So you'll be doing the new house. You can always pop in and check it. And you can also relive it, I guess. It'll be, I'll put it up on the YouTube page. So Tom and Shadow and Tickle, if you have not done so already, if you want to watch any of the rebroadcasts, I went ahead and put them all up on my YouTube page. They are up on here on Twitch for a while, but again, only for I think 30 days, and then they're going to be recycled out. You know, they get deleted. So you can go there and relive the magic. I don't like these next levels. I mean, they're tough. They are very tough. In fact, I hate them. This is the only part of the game that gets just weird, is now you're on a spaceship and all the enemies are changed. They have guns. Yeah. I have some bad memories with these levels. Oh, sorry. I keep hitting yes. I didn't see that. No, I don't want you to repeat it. I'm tired of you talking. Give me my supernova. Get out of my way. He's worse than Yao. Do. I don't like these levels. Maybe I don't get the supernova here. Or I do. I don't know. Shit, I ain't gonna get far with this yo-yo. I'm gonna be looking at the map quite a bit here, so because it's a maze. And it's not a very fun one. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. I needed that pill. Those guys are totally bogus. So the drug gives me like max life, but you lose a little bit by each second or whatever time you're given. But what I need to go get is my pistoli, and I'm just seeing where I need to get this at. So give me a quick second as I look through this map. I gotta go get that gun. There's no way about it, because the next guy I gotta fight, it's best if I have it. Amazing, you mean? I don't mean this is amazing. I don't like these levels. Shit. Oh my goodness. But I need this. I'm sorry for keep pausing. I don't understand the flow chart of this. But there's another pistoli down here. Let's go this way. Oh, these guys are the worst. No. No, stop. Stop. I'm trying, if you push down and select, it goes into the menu, but I'm trying to move as I select my stuff, and that's obviously not working. So I have to pause it, grab my item, and then go. Some bitch. Some bitch. I don't think I'm gonna... I need to get my pills, man. I need my pills. I need that pistol. Some hearts here. Where's this take me? Okay, let's see. That was A. A is gonna take... Okay, there's another map up here. Sorry, you guys. I need to get to B. Because B has a potion. And I need that potion. So you can see the gun, it's super powerful. We're gonna go up in here. Get the pill, a little magic pill. Why does that guy's bullet shoot so far? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry you guys seeing me struggle so badly. So we're going to take this all the way down. I'm going to take this all the way down. We're going to brave these guys here because they're going to pop down. These pink riders. Just avoid those guys if we can. Have some pink riders here. Alright, so here's the boss, I believe. And there's 2 of them. Oh my goodness. I don't like this fight any more than the next. I have 1 potion. Let's get it done. I better be careful, I'm gonna die. No, 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 no. Nice. Oh. This damn game. Alright, so here's where I get the supernova. And this thing is amazing. But you gotta have so many hearts to use it. I don't really think this next portion has warps. Maybe a few. I don't think it's nearly as... It's tough. I don't think it's nearly as bad, though. Alright, let's just shoot for it. Thanks, Tickle. Yeah, this thing is money. Yeah, it shreds. Whew. What do I got on this level? Got some gun. Oh, this thing, yeah, this thing's beefy. You absolutely need it. I wonder if these guys are back since I go in and out here. I bet they are. It's gonna be that kind of game. Oh, leave me alone. Just like that, I lost it. Seriously was doing better without going in there. Damn game. You have to have so many hearts to have it, and that's why you lose it. So if I go down below, I don't know, 12 hearts or something, you lose the gun. But if you can get it back, you know, it's not the end of it. Dad. That's alright, Tom. You're bugging out. That's alright. We'll see how far I get through this. This might be a continuing saga tomorrow. I mean, I'm still trying to shake a cold down, and I got class tomorrow. Oh, these guys are just terrible. Oh, you're welcome. I'm gonna fall asleep otherwise. No worries, Tom. Thank you for tuning in. Definitely do appreciate it. Strong enough just to that point to where they take more than a couple shots. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Alright, supernova time. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Damn it. They're just tough enough. Can't remember if I can shoot these things. Yes, I can. All right. Music's very catchy. I know better. Well, that's a fun gun. Whew. All right. Of course they're not going to get in my way, are they? Come on, stand in front of me. Damn it. It does have some nice tunes. Yeah, this game definitely has good music. Come on. It's going to be this guy. It's going to be there's one out of everybody, isn't there? Of course. Of course. Should have saw that coming. Alright, let me check on my map here to see what we got going on after this. Alright, I see it. Just preparing. Ooh. Okay. Now we got this guy. Oh, come on, get off me. Gotcha. I was hoping there'd be something there, but they goofed me. Oh man. So cheap. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna risk that. Because he's gonna be there when I come out. But I will risk it for this gun. You've got to be kidding me. Come on. Oh, man. That's weak sauce. Fucking robots. Went from hero to zero by those cheap bastards. God, I can't stand those guys. Right? I know. They move, they shoot, they kind of know where you're shooting. Just the AI on them's just a little too much for me. Drink that potion. I don't have a choice. All right. Yeah, Boo is right. Boo is right. I'm really bummed I don't have any life left. any potions. All right, here we go. Oh. I couldn't move on my controller. It kept pushing me down. Oh my goodness. You got to be kidding me. Why is it doing that to me? Fuck, I'm screwed. Oh man, I'm so dead. And that's that. Oh, sorry, I'm so deflated on that. And with that, yeah, right, Tickle, I hear ya. I might call it an evening. I know I've only been streaming for about an hour and a half, but, yeah, I gotta teach tomorrow and stuff. I just might be done with that. Oh, Shadow Lady's still here. I'm a professor, so I teach at a university, so I got class tomorrow. I teach interactive media, communication, and film, so I got to teach my mass media class, and then I have my After Effects class tomorrow. And yeah, it's good stuff. Keeps me busy. So I just might roll this tomorrow, right when I get off of work. That would give me 2 levels to do. Let's do that. You're a programmer? Do you mean a programmer? Very nice, very nice. Yeah, we have a lot of computer science people in my university too. I think they like it for the most part. I get some CS kids in my class for some programming and whatnot, but nice. Do you enjoy your work? That's the big thing, right? You gotta like it. God, I had that guy. All right, as long as you like it, you know, you gotta dig what you do. You work for Oracle. All right, probably a good company to work for. So what I had to do with that end boss is I had to push him back far enough, jump on that, and then hit the other one that came up. But it kept pushing me down. I don't know why. I am running on an analog, not an analog, but an 8-bit do controller, and sometimes I question it. But I'm going to go ahead and just call it an evening and be done. It's 11 o'clock. This gives me time to unwind, try to get a good night's sleep. 4 buttons. Yeah, so 4 buttons on this just feels really weird because B and A are these two, and X and Y are the top ones. It's just really goofy. It messes with me a lot. So we'll just go ahead and call it an evening and be done with it, and then I'll pick it up tomorrow. You know, right after class. I mean, that'll be a good time for me to do that. So excellent. Thank you, Tickle. I do appreciate it. And thanks for giving me a subscription. And Shadow Lady, thank you. Definitely do appreciate it here. And I'll be on tomorrow. It'll probably be 4:30 Mountain Time. So that's in Vegas. I think that's 3:30. And wherever Shadow lives, it's Mountain Time, my time. So definitely appreciate it. Everybody have a good night, and thank you for watching. And yeah, we'll just pick this up tomorrow. Time to be done with Star Tropics, but we'll hammer out the boss tomorrow. So again, I appreciate it. Everybody have a good evening.